Welcome or welcome back, new viewers and gamers. It's time for a new episode of the Super Mario Odyssey playthrough. And today, we're going to do some boss rematches here in the Mushroom Kingdom. So, I think we should start off with the boss that happens to be in here. Let us begin today. And with this one, our first boss today is the Mecha Wiggler. As you guys knew from previous episodes, it's my favorite boss in this game. And you've all seen why before. I don't think I need to repeat myself. And once again, I break my legs. Or my ankles, whichever. And this time, there's two of them! That's crazy, actually. But, Sherm, get over here and assist me. And they'll start off with their little portal attack. They'll try to converge in the middle. Too bad they can't touch me. Alright, here comes this portal attack again. I like that there's two of them, though. It just, apparently that's supposed to make it more difficult. All it really does is take up more space, I'd say. Alright, here they are shooting those blobs at me. There's probably one from behind as well. Nope, just this one. That'd be unfair if they can hit you from behind, but thankfully not. Uh-oh. Alright, I can at least get more of these broken. I think one thing that also makes some of these fights harder is that there's less hearts around, so in case you take damage. Alright, those are going to come at you, or they split into pieces. Alright, now we can start damaging them for reals. There we go. This is our chance. Fire! I'm firing, Cappy. I'm firing. Perfect! Alright, here comes the interdimensional attack again. Or whatever you want to call this, I don't know. I kind of like whenever you take control of the Sherm enemy. Like, the game kind of turns into like a third-person shooter, if you will, so that's pretty neat. Should have brought that up in a previous episode, but whatever. This attack, I think, is pretty well telegraphed. A little too long, honestly. They could have made that attack a little faster. Alright, you can actually shoot at these to cancel out the attack if you don't want to dodge them. They have pretty big hitboxes, so it's fine, I think. Alright, let those just keep moving so those don't hit me. Oh, they closed. Looks like they're going to do the interdimensional attack again. Get out of the way. Alright, and those won't hit me. I remember back in high school I even used to do this boss refight all the time, just because I always found it so fun. And again, y'all know why. Plus the music too. Alright, you shoot these until he gets vulnerable. Let's just shoot these out of the sky so we don't have to dodge nearly as much. I don't like dodging out here, you know, let that last one linger. Alright, one more good shot, and he's vulnerable. There we go. Alright, and that's the end of the Mecha Wiggler rematch, it looks like. It's over just too soon. It could have lasted one more phase. Alright, Mario, grab your prize. Bananas, I mean moons. Alright, dust up in New Donk City rematch. And again, just like I mentioned in the previous episode, being able to go into a painting, nice little reference to Super Mario 64. Whenever we do get another 3D platformer Mario game at some point that isn't a port from a previous console, I hope they reference Odyssey quite a bit. That'd be pretty cool. Hey, look at that. That grew into something cool. Another power star, I mean moon. That'll be a moon when we put it in the Odyssey. Gardening for Toad, garden seeds. Why don't we fight the Lord of Lightning next? He's a pretty cool fight as well, as I've stated, my second favorite boss in this game. And he happens to be right in here. And once again, looks like a Monster Hunter monster. Broken give Fatalis a run for his money. Alright, he's gonna shoot lightning at the ground, and this time it's a different pattern. Alright, and those lightning saws cannot touch me. Alright, he'll do this. And the electrical pattern is different now. Sometimes you have to jump over it, sometimes you have to go under the little tunnel there. Kind of reminds me of one Mario Party 7 minigame, the one with the skis. Alright, and now that that's unlocked, hit him in the head. So far, this fight really isn't that much different. Alright, now he has 5 of those electrical saws. I'm just testing about how much control this guy has over his electricity that he can make constructs out of it. Alright, he'll slam his chin into the ground because his chin is made out of metal or something. Ow. I said. Ah, whatever, who cares. Alright, let's get on there quickly now. Alright, come on, Capster, do your things. Come on. No, come on. Yes. There we go. One more hit and he's done. Alright, now here comes the final phase. Now he'll draw it all across the ground. There's an awful lot of electric saws, and I didn't get hit once. Let's get a heart while we can. Oh, come on, Mario. That was slippery even for you. Alright, let's make this quick. We might not have time to get all of the locks unlocked, but that's alright. I might leave that one over there for right now, actually. Yeah, you know, I can still get all of them. Alright, let him off. I'm gonna heal in the meantime. We just need to go through this one more time and we win. Still didn't get hit. Hat still didn't get hit. Can't touch this. They call me Mr. Dodge. Ow. That attack isn't even that hard to dodge, just Mario feels a little slippery for some reason. Oh, come on, Mario, get up there. There we go, and you're done. Alright, another multi-moon is ours. I think there's only about 3 more of these rematches to go. Crumbled in, whatever that just said, rematch. Crumbled in. Such a weird word to say. Alright, next off. Alright, let's go up to the beanstalk next. Okay, I really wish you could turn in midair when you do that, but you can't for some reason. At this time, let's climb up straight, Mario. Close enough. Anyways, open. And next up, this Pikmin-looking boss. Am I the one who thinks this guy looks like a Pikmin boss? Ah, whatever. Alright, and stretch right into his weakness. Just skip that, we don't need to see that again. Alright, break all of his weak points. Now he has a bunch of lasers in the battlefield now. Alright, that's one. If we get hit right over here. Alright, he has his little laser attack once again, and this time it'll activate those sensors over there. Which makes dodging way harder. But I got a strategy for that. There we go, and now he'll put on more blocks. Break one. I think the trick is just to get far away from those lasers whenever he does hit them off. Alright, just wait for that to disappear. Wait for it to disappear. There we go. And that's 2 hits. I go over that. And once again, these will reactivate. Nice little light show you got here, good sir. Alright, now he'll activate his blocks one last time. Let's break them as quickly as possible. Alright, now let's wait for the lasers to disappear one last time, and we win. And our third multi-moon for the episode. No need to be tired, Mario. Eat a banana. They couldn't make it a multi-star for some reason, so we just get this instead. Struggle in Steam Gardens, a rematch completed. Alright, we should have about 2 more to go. I think next we should deal with Octopops. It's a Naruto reference for those who might not know. Alright, if I remember correctly, he was in one of the pond areas over here. Oh, come on, man. Get out of my way. And maybe this, like, version of the octopus, whatever his name is, I don't really know. Like, this version of it is probably my favorite of the rematch. Well, second favorite of the rematches, because, again, Mecha Wiggle is still better, in my opinion. Or, let's see who's in here. I don't think we've done this one yet. Oh, here we go. Let's do Knuckle Attack next then. And he's probably the most annoying of these rematches, and you'll see why in a second. Alright, because now you're being chased by those skull guys. That's just great, isn't it? Alright, give him a good fisting. Alright, that's 1. And there are no hurts here either, so you better be good at this. Uh-oh. Better just not waste your time with the skeleton guys over here. The skeleton crew, if you want to call them that. Oh, come on. Alright, come on, hit yourself right over here. How did that? Alright, there we go. Alright, try to go around his old crystals. Goodbye. One more hit and we win. Alright, he'll try his hand-grabbing attack. That is not what I wanted. Alright, at least I didn't get hit. I was trying to long jump, but no, I ended up throwing my hat instead. Oh, I almost got hit there. Alright, there we go. That's what I thought. That's fine. I came in on a handicap anyways. Not to come with excuses, but yeah. I got tossed out of the picture. Whenever you do lose those, that happens, so that's another small Mario 64 reference. A little bit of a Sunshine reference, too, actually. Alright, hit yourself right there. And that was a rookie mistake. Oh well, guess I'll die. Also, I just realized he's wearing the multi-moon. Didn't notice that before. But just like I mentioned back in, what was it, episode 3? Between this guy and, Wham Bam Joel from Kirby Superstar Ultra, who do you think would win? I know that was the question of the day of that episode, but I'd like to bring it up again. Come on, really? just come out of nowhere. No telegraph or anything. Look how fast they come out of the ground. I think there should be a bit of a telegraph for that. Alright, long jump out of the way there. Alright, let's have him punch the ground. More of those guys will spawn. Get over here. Alright, this should be the final hit. Alright, he interchanges, and we win. Yeah, you got a broken nose, Knuckle Tech. And that's our fourth multi-moon. Only 2 more to go. Or is it 1 more? Nah, 2 more. Alright, Tussle and Tustarena rematch. Alright, and now let's go look for the octopus boss again. Alright, we're already there before, we don't need to be there again. And might as well collect this just for the extra coins. Alright, no need to go under here. Alright, we can go into this hole. We got ourselves a 2D segment. I'm gonna save that for another time. Want this to be focused on the rematches. Oh, this is where the store happens to be. Might as well go in there for a bit. Also, look at that little toad chip. Nice little reference to the Galaxy games. Alright, give me a star, Toady boy. I think I won't bother buying a health heart for this one. Alright, chopping near Peach's Castle. And because we have so many purple coins, why don't we get a few souvenirs? Oh yes, this is the Mario 64 reference I was mentioning before. Yeah, why don't we change into that? What do you mean I can't put it on now? That's a lie? Or do I need both of these? Alright, whatever. And the rest of this, might as well get a little castle model over here. And a little question mark block. I remember one time my older sister bought me and my little sister some Super Mario themed candy, and one of which was a question mark block, and they had little candy coins in them. But yeah, nice little Super Mario 64 reference where you straight up get his Mario 64 model, which is pretty neat. They should have done his Sunshine model and his Galaxy models too, but oh well. But like I was mentioning, she had bought us these little candies that came in one of those question mark blocks, and I still have that old question mark block as well. And just the other day, at the time of making this video, I was at my local mall and I saw that same exact candy. Didn't buy it because I don't eat candy very often, but It's a nice little stroll down memory lane, I must say. Alright, but where is that warp pipe, is what I want to know. I don't know where... I do not remember where that pond is. Map, where is it? Alright, I might be over here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, go into the warp up here, and we have ourselves another rematch. Against this guy. I still don't really know what to call him. I wish they mentioned their names in the game, because they don't do that. This is probably my second favorite of the rematches. And I think this guy's supposed to be very similar to those octopus bosses from Galaxy 1 and 2. But, y'all remember what I mentioned with the Gashan enemy over here? Where their water will run out after a bit? Well, because there's constant rain, like Rain Dance in the Pokemon games, that constantly refills our water, so we don't have to worry about that. This is a pretty fun fight too, because you're just going to spend this entire fight literally constantly trying to get after him. And there's let's see, that was landmass we were on before. Ah, what the... Okay, I guess I'm supposed to be a little bit higher. Didn't realize I was a little too low there. Alright. Just keep yourself high in the sky over here. I think you can even land on this if you need extra height, if I remember correctly, right? Or am I tripping? Seriously, one of my favorite Mario enemies. I wish these guys would show up again in later games. You can't exactly ground pound on him, because if you do, that's actually going to kill you if you do, so you don't want to do that. So I'll just hit him with some water instead. It's the safer... Well, I mean, you could ground pound him. It's just safer to do it this way. Honestly, of the rematches, this might be the easiest one. Like, all that really is you've just got nowhere to land, but you have permanent water, so... whatever. Just keep hitting him over and over again with his giant Megamon looking ass head, and you're good. And down you go. Alright, and our 5th multi-moon is ours. Our Battle and Bubblaine rematch. Kind of funny, like that one cave story weapon. Also by the same name of Bubblaine. Alright, and there's only one more rematch that we need to do, and I might have a little trouble trying to find it. Alright, why don't we look at our map to make things a little bit easier, at least. And that doesn't help at all, honestly. Alright, that's already open. We were in there earlier. Alright, why don't we go on top of the castle, then? Where is the puppet guy? He should be around here. The scarecrow, I should say. Alright, that's clearly at the back of the castle, not the front. And here you go. Alright, let's face forward. As long as we land on there, that's what matters. Oh, look at that. Cat Peach once again. Only gives us a heart, though. Not like we need it. Alright, so being up here... Oh, look at that. More purple coins. Just to guess a safer way to get them. Alright. Alright, so just being up here will give us a nice little view of where we need to go next. Because two of them were warp pipes. We already went over to that one, and that one as well. And that one over there we already went to. Pretty sure there's a sixth one, or I could be having a Mandela effect moment right now. I hope I'm not. Oh, there's that one over there. I don't think we were on that one yet, so that's where we will go. But before we do that, I want to get those purple coins sitting up there. Oh, magic beanstalk, grow for me. And aside from the one I didn't get on top of that tree, that pretty much leaves 3. Alright, open up the door. And here's the last of our rematches that we have to worry about for now. Deal. And this time she adds these moon spikes here. So that just means you have to jump more often. That's kind of it. They almost look tacked on, honestly. It almost kind of looks like a fan-made hard mode, really. It doesn't look right. Oh, whatever. Alright, let's just get on up here. Kind of wish there was a faster way to swim. That'd be nice. One hit. Tremendous. Alright, art is what we need. Oh, come on, man. Alright, another one. Alright, have a nice swim with the lava again. Oh, come on, that's dumb. Anyways, 2 hits. Alright, we can go a little bit faster, which is nice. I don't remember being able to do that with lava bubbles, to be honest with you. But I think it's best to just stay at the edge of the pot over here so you don't get hit by the spikes. Alright, you should be doing your vomit attack. Alright, and you're done. And once again, she dies on screen. But turkey is served for the people of the Mushroom Kingdom, because this is our 6th multi-moon. I'm not entirely sure what toads eat, actually, come to think of it. You know, never mind. Blow up a Mount Volbona rematch. Alright, with that being said, let's be out of here. There is one other boss rematch that we should be able to do here, so maybe I'll go looking for it for a second. I completely forgot about QOTD. Might be another like hidden war pipe around here that I do not know about. Actually, oh wait, I know what to do. There's another little war pipe right over there, so let's go get our boy the Yosh and go eat that little fruit that's sitting in there. So we can do that one. It should lead us to another rematch. Alright, and throwing a hat onto here. Let's go up here. Alright, Yoshi, I need your assistance. Alright, now where did I see that tunnel? Alright, going right where the Odyssey is should allow us to see it, because that's where it was closest to. Alright, right over here. Can I still long jump as Yoshi? No, probably not. Sadly, I can't. Oh, never mind. It's just a hidden course. I'll do that another time. At least the fruit's out of the way now, so we don't have to worry about that. Alright, turn the camera. Even though I can't do that here for whatever reason. I'm pretty sure there's one other rematch we should be able to do here. I might even just look up where to find the pipe for it, because I don't remember. It might not even be here for all I know. Wait a minute, I know where to go. Let's go where Captain Toad over there is. Hey, what are you blocking there, Toad boy? I'm gotten this power moon from Goombas. I'm not scared, no, not me. Well, let me guess. If I bring a Goomba up here, he'll be scared away like the little pansy he is, most likely. Well, you gotta bring a Goomba all the way over here. Yeah, we can do that real fast. Why not? Alright, I can run a little bit faster. It does take a little bit, though. Alright, and that gives us a power moon. Yeah, get your ass out of here, you little bitch. And we got ourselves another power moon Toad Defender. Alright, anyways, like I was doing before, let's go where Captain Toad is over here. Wait a minute. You know what I miss? You block your polygonal. Yeah, I'm dressed like it right now, dude. Alright, get in this door. What will we find? Look at that, another little room from Super Mario 64 with the same trees and everything. Pretty neat, huh? Yeah, I'm totally gonna... I don't know, this depth perception makes that a little... Oh, wait a minute. I guess that's the ones I gotta kill. Probably, but they look so out of place in the Super Mario 64 style for obvious reasons, of course, but yeah. There's probably just another power moon in here. We'll just do this another time. Do appreciate the nice Mario 64 reference. They could have even drawn those guys in the Mario 64 art style, too. But they just didn't, for whatever reason. Whatever. Alright, anywhere else where we can do some rematches around here? I think these are supposed to represent the different castles, actually. Oh, what's that white spot over there? Oh, yeah, that thing. That might actually be all of them. Let me look up something real fast just to make sure. If everyone will bear with me, please. Oh yeah, so I think we actually already did all the rematches, so there was no reason for that. So why don't we go back to the Odyssey for a second instead? Because a certain other rematch I was waiting for, we can't do that right now. We gotta collect more moons first, which I'm definitely gonna do more of that off screen. You know what, better yet? I came over here for no reason, hold on. Let's fast travel up to the castle again and go talk to Toadette for a split second, and then we'll go back to the ship. So I think that means we did all the rematches now, at least the ones that we can do for now. Alright, Toadette, I gotta ask you some things. No new achievements? Oh, I just wasted my time. Alright, out of here. Alright, back to the Odyssey we go. Actually, that's not it. Back to the Odyssey we go, I mean. Alright, and how many moons do we have? Oh, look at that, the little sticker goes on the Odyssey, nice. Alright, that was 25 of them. Our new products added to the shop. And now we still need 62 more moons if we want to progress to another post-game area. So, what I'm going to do next episode, y'all remember in the previous episode when that Toad mentioned how apparently Peach went on a vacation or something, right? Well, we can actually find her in each of the different kingdoms now, and I think that's how we shall spend the next episode. Because she's in different locations. It also has various different outfits, too, which is pretty neat. Alright, we're here in the Cap Kingdom. Things are looking a little different here since we were last here. Take a look at that! Do you feel that? Like a whole bunch of energy concentrated together. Let's check it out. Another time, Cappy, another time. Oh, that being said, why don't we save real fast? Because you know what they say, it's good to keep a record. And I think of that being said, thank you all for watching this edition of the Super Mario Odyssey playthrough. If you all enjoyed this and you want to see more, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and follow. They will visit you screw now on YouTube and that bell button for more. Consider answering questions of the day. Of the 6 rematches in this game, boss rematches, which one is your favorite and why? Let us know in the comments. And finally, consider becoming a YouTube member for $3 a month and a subscriber for $6 a month for wonderful bonuses such as an ad-free experience. Anyways, for those of you on Twitch, why don't we end this off with a quick raid? And I think Turbo Sean playing Super Mario Odyssey would be a good raid. Let's do it. Send him your unwavering love and support. Oh wait, we can't do that now. Let me reset my page real quick. Alright, who happens to be playing that? Let's see here. Let's do Nani, who happens to be playing Mario Odyssey as well. Send him your unwavering love and support. Alright, thank you all for watching, and have a bear for the day.